Hey guys, this is Nathan, and welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode. So, I am out exploring. I managed to find a saddle, and I went ahead and grabbed this draft horse. It's nothing extraordinary to look at, but I was out exploring, and we can see up on the top of the screen, actually, if we go into our map here, this area right here. This is a dragon's lair, and I am deathly afraid of going close to that. So we can see it here just a little bit. Where is it? There's the dragon. So we could see the dragon there for just a brief second. Yep, there it is. And it's chasing around the mobs around here, and I am just gonna stay clear of that thing. So we will keep that in mind, and when we get a bit stronger, we will definitely be coming back out here and trying to take that guy on. But now, one thing that I do know from a little bit of kind of looking around in creative is often... Oh, there's another one. So often these dragon lairs are close together, so yeah, we have to be really careful. This is going to be a high dragon populated area. So yeah, we got to be really careful around here. But the reason I'm out here is I am looking for a high place to satisfy one of the quests in Thaumcraft. So in our Thaumonomicon, if I grab this, we have this next section, which is discovering Oromancy, and it says, crafting objects of power with V has opened a whole new world for me, yet I am not satisfied. There must be a way of manipulating the aura directly. A way to draw V from the very air itself and mold, okay, English spelling, and mold it to my will. I should study the world around me and travel to its edges. There I will learn what I need. Sometimes I feel like I am being driven by forces outside my understanding, unheard voices urging me towards great power and knowledge. Shaping V will be one more step on this journey. So first we needed to visit the lowest depths of the world. So we needed to go down to the very bottom of the world. I was sitting on bedrock when this happened. And then we have visit the highest peaks you can find. So that's what I'm looking for right now, and we might find some things that are interesting. And this looks like a village. Yes, it is. So there's another draft horse. I need to find something other than a draft horse for this, because this draft horse is incredibly slow, and also he likes to wander off. But yeah, I'm going to continue exploring around here and see if I can find anything interesting. If I can, I'll bring you guys back in. If not, I'll meet you back at the base. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to have an empty hand to get onto our horse, of all things. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, I really wish that I had hit record just a second earlier. So this is an ice dragon, and it has died, of all things. And we can loot this thing with an empty hand. So we just come up to it with an empty hand. You can see it still has 20 health, which is kind of odd. But we shift right click on it, and bones go flying, and eventually it disappears, and we get a bunch of dragon bones and a dragon skull. So yeah, I've done that a few times. If I look here, where is my... There's my other crate. So in one of these crates, we have a few more bones, but I don't think... Yeah, this is the one that had the others. So we have a few more bones here, and yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to be doing with the skulls, but the bones themselves, we can make weapons and tools from ice and fire, but also we can turn each dragon bone into 9 regular bones, which can then be macerated, I believe, into 6 bone meal. Let's just take a look here. Macerator, 4 bone meal. Okay, so each dragon bone equates to 36 bone meal. That's quite a bit. But, oh, we have an astral sorcery thing here. It's not much, but hey, it's an astral sorcery thing. So, yeah, I have been just kind of wandering around for a while. And I found another astral sorcery, one of the big areas, not too far away from here. And completely tore that down, took everything out of it. Been getting a lot of good drops from that, but I had to get out my digging and building backpacks in order to deal with all of the drops that I've been getting. So, yeah, we might have to start heading back here soon, but we are up on top of a massive mountain range, and the thing that I think is really cool about this is there are many layers of snow, and I mean snow blocks here. So if we dig down here, yeah, there's a lot of snow before we hit rock. So I find that really cool, actually. So I'm just going to dig my way back up here. But I think this should be high enough to satisfy Thaumcraft on go to the world's top or whatever it's said to do. So let's go ahead and come up here to literally the highest point that I can see. We are in excess of 200 on the Y, so that should be good enough. So let's go ahead and pull out our Thaumonomicon and see if this is good enough. So yes, it is. Visit the highest peaks you can find, so we're going to go ahead and complete this, and that should pull up the next one. Alright, discovering Oromancy. Slowly but surely, I am beginning to understand the nature of V. So much is still hidden to me, but I think I now know enough to begin molding it to my will. For this I will need a tool, a very special tool. I have stumbled upon some dusty scrolls penned by a long-dead thaumaturge. It described how to craft wands that are used to store and channel V. The insights I learned from the scrolls were useful, but the application seems so limiting. Why trap V in a wand when it is all around you? Even the wand itself seems impractical to me. If you need something to grasp and shape the aura, it should be something appropriate. Something like a glove. Okay. Any old glove will not do. It will need to be handcrafted from the finest leather and laced with V-conductive material. Iron is a poor V-conductor, but it is all I have available to me at this time. No, it isn't. Luckily, there will be no mucking about with magical woods and so forth to store the V, but I will need some way of channeling V directly from the aura, a V resonator, if you will. I will also attach a stripped-down thermometer to the gloves so I can monitor the local aura. Lastly, I will place a receptacle on the back of the glove. The scrolls mentioned using special crystalline foci to channel the V from the wands. The scrolls mentioned using special crystalline foci to channel the V from the wands. Their crystalline lattice shapes their crystalline lattice. Wow, I'm not able to read right now. Their crystalline lattice shapes the V into different configurations to create all manner of useful effects. Brilliant, actually. Oh, shut up, cow. It irks me that I did not think of it first. Fortunately, I have already thought of several ways to improve on the design, and the shape of the glove lends itself on manipulating the flow of V much more than the old-style wands could. So, we need to make a caster's gauntlet and a V resonator. Alright, so this takes an iron plate and another quartz. Okay, they're pushing us into the nether, and the caster's gauntlet takes the V resonator, a thermometer, some regular Minecraft leather, and some iron ingots. Alright, well, that's not terrible, but we will have to be at our base to take care of that. And you know what? That gives us some leather. So yeah, I suppose I will have to carefully get myself back down off of this mountain peak. I'll probably look around just a bit more, because if we look at the map, there is quite a bit of mountain range here. And I'll see if there's anything interesting. Oh, and by the way, these really weird looking blue turquoise areas, these are hot springs, and I did grab 2 buckets of hot spring water, and it heals you. So I don't think it'll create an infinite pool, but at the same time, I can at least have something that will work to heal me when I need it. So yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit more of a look around here, kill a few pigs and cows and things like that, and I will see you guys in a little bit. One quick thing here. So I've come across these Faith Amaranth from Astral Sorcery, and I didn't think anything of them when I first got up here, and then I broke one and I found out it gives glowstone. So I've been breaking them. I was just using my sleeping bag, and I was getting 1 each, and then I thought, you know what, let's try Fortune. So my axe has Fortune 3 on it, and yeah, that's a bit more than 1. So yes, definitely use Fortune on those. And I'm thinking there's gotta be some way that we can like pick these up. I'm gonna try Silk Touch here. Nope, Silk Touch does not work. So yeah, there's gotta be either some way to make those or to pick them up. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna be harvesting all of these for glowstone because, yeah, glowstone! Woo! Alright, see you guys in a bit. So I am finally back at the base. Took me quite a while to get everything cleaned up that I had on me when I went out there. I also had to set up a few more of these wooden storage crates from Immersive Engineering, and hopefully we'll get a slightly better storage system going on here soon because this is turning into a big mess. But I looked through pretty much all of my chests here, and we know that to continue on here, we need some nether quartz, and I thought perhaps I had some, but it turns out that I don't. So we are going to have to go to the nether. So I have made up a flint and steel. I also made up a sound muffler so that we can deaden the noise of this annoying portal. And we are going to go down below. And also, I got a decent horse. Where on earth did your armor go? His armor is there, but it's not displaying. That is strange. Uh-oh. A little bit of a lag spike there. But anyway, so I have set up a nether portal frame down here. I've got the sound muffler behind it, and we're going to go ahead and see what the nether is like here. So we're going to be ready to quickly get back out of there, but we do have Silk Touch. So hopefully if mobs do get angry about us breaking ores, usually Silk Touch helps against that. And we have mycelial netherrack here. That is kind of interesting, actually. So we do have, we have some cobalt over here. And the problem here is we don't have obsidian on this one. So, well, I didn't hear any pigmen getting all angry with me. But I am going to just Silk Touch these for now, because I think we might have a better option for how to process them. I don't know, I haven't looked. But yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh, no, not netherrack. I did not mean to do that. Let's go ahead and get a little of this and kill that lava source. So, yeah, that was not exactly the best idea in the world. But, oh, that takes Manulin level. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. So, it doesn't look like this is all that bad of a spot to start out with. So, I am going to grab a little bit more of this cobalt. And if I see any ardite, I suppose I'll grab that as well. And, yeah, well, there we go. There's that quest. But, yeah, I'm going to just have a quick look around here and see what I can find, and I'll meet you guys back in the overworld. So, it looks like right now our best way to deal with nether quartz ore is just to use Fortune. So, that's what I did. I didn't do all of it. I just did a very small amount, actually. Later on, the enrichment chamber from Mechanism is by far going to be our best option when it comes to processing nether quartz. But for now, we have what we need. So we need to take an iron plate and another quartz and put these into our crafting bench here, whatever this thing is, the arcane workbench, and that's going to give us the V resonator. Then we need that. We need our thermometer. That was a weird sound. We need some leather, and then we need some iron ingots, and that is going to make our caster's gauntlet. So there we go. There is that thing. Now, what was that sound? Was that the sound of crafting? I don't know. So does this go into a baubles slot? That would be my question. It doesn't look like it. So what do we do with this thing? I don't know. Well, let's go ahead and check out the Thaumonomicon and see what it says. So that is complete now, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Discovering Oromancy. I have managed to put together a basic crafting gauntlet, and I'm quite pleased with the result. It is still a bit rough, but that is to be expected from a prototype. Even as a prototype, it will prove useful, allowing me to make delicate adjustments or alterations to thaumaturgical devices and safely manipulate them in all manner of ways. My initial experiments have shown that it is only able to draw V from a relatively small area around me. I should be careful not to deplete the aura. My main stumbling block now is that in its current state, it is little more than a magical wrench. Until I crack the secret of crafting foci, its utility will be limited. The path before me is clear. Alright, so that looks like the end to that one. So let's go ahead and head back out. So, Golemancy. Interesting. So, yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to do here yet. So, Oromancy. Oh, hey, we have another tab. And actually, we have the Alchemy tab as well. So, Missing required research. I don't want bottled taint, and I don't want liquid death. No, 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 and no. So, we are missing a lot of research for all of this stuff. But, yeah. Obviously, we have some stuff going on, and there is a space there that is not lit up on the side of my house. Okay. Well, let's see if that has done anything in the quest book. I don't think that it has, but I did notice that, we did get this one, so let's go ahead and grab this. So we have a firewood broadaxe head, a sponge broadaxe head, or an evil infused broadaxe head. Okay, so the firewood is going to give us auto smelt. Sponge is going to give us silk touch. I am not sure what the evil infused one is going to be. Now, none of these we can fix right, or repair. So, I think I'm just going to take the firewood, and once we get the ability to make firewood, I suppose we'll work on from there, and that will come in really handy for making charcoal later on. And it actually looks like it's nighttime. Let's see if I can sleep here. Yes, I can. Alright. So another thing that I noticed, with the netherrack, we will now be able to make a rain shield. And that will be really nice for making videos here. So, what else did we have in here? So our next one is actually Manulin. So we need to make a Manulin sharpening kit before we can move. Ooh, Prudentium or Emerald. Okay. I didn't even know that we could make Emerald tool heads. But I believe we have another quest that I never claimed the... Yes, right here. Never claimed the reward for this. The geothermal generator. So we made this quite a while ago. And let's take number 3 here and see what we get. So I think that's all that we have for quests that are completed at the moment. And this chest, Peking Duck. Nice. Okay. Well, we have a little bit of Peking Duck. All right. Awesome. So, yeah. Let me do a little checking, see what we need to go on to next. And, yeah, I might need to check on the length of the episode, too, because there's a high probability that we don't have much time left. Well, we have a little bit of time left, but one thing that you will notice right away here is that my hearts are purple now. And these purple hearts indicate 120 health. So I've been going through Pam's Harvest Craft and just eating everything that is available. So I set up, I've got my cooking for blockhead stuff here. And I set up a few more cabinets so that I could hold more items. And then I went through and just everything that I could grow, I grew at least a full stack of. And then I went through and crafted everything that I possibly could and paid attention to what was needed for later recipes and things like that. And you'll notice just about everything in here says eaten assisted in adding hearts. And yeah, there's just so much stuff here. To get to this point of the full purple hearts, it's something like 500 different types of food have been eaten. So it's quite a thing to get to this point. But I did move my stuff for Thaumcraft back into this floor of the house because I found out that we can light or fuel the crucible or fire it with the niter. And the niter won't catch anything on fire. So we can see the crucible is bubbling and we can be up here. And so then I've brought all of my other Thaumcraft stuff up here and just trying to make things a little more organized. Now, of course, down here, we still have a big mess. And so, yeah, we're going to have to be looking at cleaning that up here soon too. But I found this out because I went into the alchemy tab here in the Thaumonomicon, and we have basic alchemy. So first off, it says Crucible Crafting Guide. 1. Place a crucible over a heat source, fire, lava, or niter, or something similar. So yes, we can put niter underneath it, and we don't have to worry about burning things down. Then 2. Add water and wait till it boils. Add ingredients with the essentia you require, either by dropping them in or clicking with the item on the crucible's top surface, and then throw in the catalyst. So, things to note. Shift right clicking with an empty hand will empty a crucible. Each crafting operation will consume some of the water, so I will have to replenish it now and again. Piping mechanics can be used for this, or we can just do like I did here and put my pitcher plant here, and I've got my item frame with my bucket, and also I've got another item frame with my caster's gauntlet, because I haven't quite figured out what to do with that thing yet. So let's go back in here. I can craft multiple items at once by adding sufficient essentia and using multiple catalysts. So that would be the way to avoid having flux build up in the area and get the bad stuff later on. Essentia does dissolve over time, so I shouldn't wait too long before starting to craft. I wonder what the purple puffs of smoke mean when this happens. Probably nothing to worry about. Yeah. Crafting crystals. Essentia crystals should be easy to craft. All I need to do is break down a quartz crystal into smaller shards to act as a growth medium. Simply dipping a shard into the crucible should soak up some of the essentia it contains and cause the crystal to glow. This won't be a particularly efficient way of doing things. It will probably cost at least twice the essentia that the crystal will end up containing, and there is the net loss of quartz, which is not always the easiest thing to find. So we've got a lot of things here. So we have the yellow niter, which we've already made, which is 10 ignis, 10 lux, and 10 potentia with some glowstone. Then we have the orange niter, or any color of niter, which we just need to put this in the workbench and combine our niter with some type of a dye. Then we have the crystals. As it was saying, we can put some type of an essentia into the crucible, dip in a shard of quartz sliver. I'm not entirely sure how to make that, but I'm sure we can figure it out. And it will give us the appropriate V crystal. Then we have glass files, and this is probably going to be the next thing that I'm going to do. So we need 3 pieces of glass and a piece of clay, and that will make 8 glass files. Now the files we can fill up with essentia once we start distilling it. We might be able to do it before then, but I'm not sure. Then we have essentia filter, which is a silverwood plank and 2 gold ingots with a little bit of aqua. And the morphic resonator. I have no idea what this one does. So this takes a couple of glass panes, a rare earth, so this is the first time that I've seen a use for these, and some brass plates. Now the brass plates, we haven't made brass yet, so that's going to be something. But if I remember correctly, yes, so we have brass as one of the next things here. So here we have brass is a sturdy, low-friction metal perfectly suited to craft intricate mechanical devices. Unfortunately, it is not always possible to get hold of it due to the morphic properties of the universe. I may find myself in. There should be a way of crafting it via alchemical transmutation. I simply need to find it. So, brass ingots, we need a little bit of instrumentum and an iron ingot. So what is going to give us instrumentum? So can we look up instrumentum? No. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. So I'm pretty sure instrumentum is from machines. So let's take a look in this chest. We have a few things here. So that's not what I'm looking for. No. Yeah, I'm not sure what I need for instrumentum. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. Well, that may take me a little while to find what I'm looking for there. So I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. I probably can find it in one of these. Oh, and we have not run that. Well, we don't have our scanner anymore, so that doesn't work very good. Oh, God. Look at that. 392 potentia. Oh, my God. So there's 20 instrumentum in that one, but yeah, I don't feel like using that. Because there's so much other stuff in there. So yeah, we'll have to figure out some way to get that's a little bit better later on. So let's see what else we can do here. So alumentum. Niter is a useful substance. It provides heat, light, and is aesthetically pleasing. Unfortunately, it provides only slightly more heat than a torch, enough to slowly heat some water or keep you warm at night, but not enough for practical purposes like smelting ore. I need something more reactive. I should take some time to collect my thoughts and study the elements. Maybe there's a way to improve coal like I did glowstone. Alright, so we just need some observations, which we've done, so let's complete that. Alright, I was right! I should be able to take a lump of coal and add more of the essentia it already contains, and possibly a little bit of perditio for extra kick. If my calculations are correct, the resulting substance, which I have called alumentum, should burn 3 times longer than normal coal. My calculations also show that the substance will be quite energetic, and I should take care not to chuck it about. Not unless I have good reason to, that is. So to make alumentum, we need 10 ignis, 5 perditio, 10 potentia, and a piece of coal. So I believe coal has 2 of those already. So let's go ahead and check here. So this has the potentia and the ignis. So 10 of each. What did we need? We need 10 ignis and 10 potentia. Then we need some perditio. So what can we grab that has perditio? I'm not even sure what... Okay, white concrete powder has it. So perditio, is that going to be something that we can get over here? Maybe sand or gravel? I don't know. Okay, so gravel does have it. Ooh, sandstone definitely has it. Let's take a look at sand. Okay, so we need 5. We need 5 of those. Is there anything that we can do with 5 of the... Nah. Right now, we can't. I really hope that we don't have any issues here later on. So, yes, we are going to go ahead and drop in this and one of these. Then we will grab our coal, and there we go, aluminum. So that does leave 5 of the green, whatever the mountain one is. So that completed a quest, but now we need this one before we can move on to Essentia smelting, which is really going to make some things work better for us. We also have the hedge alchemy over here, but I don't think we're quite ready for that yet. But let's go ahead and get into the quest book and grab that quest. So we have this one, and we are going to take the number 1 loot chest. Let's claim that and see what we got out of there. And this is 8 sea lanterns. Not great. I'll take it. It's nice. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or something that you would like to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments. Check out Apache. Link is in the description. And I will see you next time. Bye.